You see me? On my view.
10 people can see you.
Good.
11.
Okay. Let's start on the end. Because he was a senior. Yeah, I'm not very young.
I'm staying in my spot, so no one takes my spot.
Gracie.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you would, please rise for the presentation of colors and remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, which will be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Right, face. Very. Colors. Forward. Heart. Left. 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 Color guard. Hold. Left. Face. Present. Arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were fled, the hopes bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now please join me in the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arms. Post. Right. Face. Forward. March. Left. Left. Color. Hold. Follow.
Please be seated.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Karen Walters, and I'm superintendent of the Bryant School District. I want to start off by thanking the honeybees, and they're walking out the door. Ms. White, thank you so much for allowing them. That was such a beautiful rendition. Thank you all so much for that today. I also want to say thank you to our ROTC program for helping us on a very yucky rainy day, parking and helping to escort our very distinguished guests in today. Thank you for all your work for the presentation of the colors. I want to start off by introducing some of our board members that are here today. We have Ms. Sandra Porter. Her husband Mike is with her. We also have Dr. Tyler Nelson. We have some other guests I want to introduce. We have Representative Andy Mayberry, who's with us. We have Mayor-elect Alan Scott. And I did not get to see him at halftime. Is Mr. Ron Cloud here? Mr. Ron Cloud, is he? Okay. Well, Mr. Cloud is with our local VFW, and we just wanted to thank him. It was because of him that we were able to get the word out and to try to find some of the people that we needed to honor today. At Bryant Schools, we hold our veterans in very high esteem. And we wanted to use this day that we set aside in our country to honor those that have given such sacrifice, to do something that is the first time we've done at Bryant Schools, and that is a commencement ceremony. For those of you that don't know, it's actually been several years back. Our state legislature passed a law that any veteran of World War II, the Korean War, or the Vietnam War that dropped out of school to go serve could award a diploma for their service. So I'll be quite honest with you, that have fallen off the charts for us. We received a commissioner's memo from the Arkansas Department of Education that reminded us that this could be done, and we said we should have been doing this a long time ago. And so we decided that we were going to have a commencement exercise to honor these people. We're here today to honor these 7 individuals who put country above self and education. These brave individuals left high school to serve in World War II, Korea, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. They left behind classmates, home, their family, and other loved ones to ensure the safety of our great nation. They sacrificed much to protect our freedom, including the chance to receive a high school diploma. Today, we want to recognize their service by granting honorary high school diplomas. You have our lasting respect and appreciation for your service and commitment to our nation. There are many of us in this room today that cannot fathom what these gentlemen did. I can't imagine being at the age that they were when they left to go to foreign soil and to fight. We can't fathom what it's like to do that and not get a high school diploma. We take those things for granted. And we're here today, and I hope this is one of many years to come. We're here today to honor you, and I'm now going to turn it over to Dr. Todd Edwards, our high school principal.
Thank you, Dr. Walters. At our commencement ceremonies in May, I have the privilege of launching over 600 young men and women into the world. Each has a lifetime of opportunity ahead of them. Today, I have the privilege of thanking 7 men who chose to serve our country. These men have already made their mark on the world by preserving our independence. They are the reason our students have the liberty to choose their own path. It is an honor to recognize our veterans for the sacrifices they have made to ensure the freedom and safety of our country. At this time, I'm going to call your name out, and you're going to be presented with a diploma. Our board members. And Ms. Cheryl, where do we want them to stay up here?
This place.
And if you would, after you receive your diploma, stay up here. Our first Bryant High School honorary diploma goes to Kenneth Ira Davis, Staff Sergeant. Staff Sergeant Kenneth Davis is a veteran of the Korean War, having served in the United States Air Force from August 21, 1951 to July 31, 1959. Mr. Davis attended Bryant High School, completing 11th grade before joining the service. He was a member of Bryant's first football team in 1949. Mr. Davis was awarded the National Defense Service Medal and a Good Conduct Medal. Kenneth Ira Davis. Wesley Allen Jones. Mr. Jones was a member of the United States Army. He served from January 15, 1965 to January 14, 1971 during the Vietnam War. Mr. Jones attained the rank of E4, earning a National Defense Service Medal, a Marksman Badge for rifle, Parachutist Badge, Combat Infantryman Badge, and Vietnam Campaign and Vietnam Service Medals. Mr. Jones attended Alpena High School. Wesley Allen Jones. Our next recipient is Kenny Lee Petty. Vietnam veteran Kenny Petty chose military service at the age of 18 while attending Bryant High School. He served in the Navy, attaining the rank of MM2 Petty Officer, second class, from 1974 to 1978. He was a reserve officer from 1980 to 1984. Mr. Petty received a commendation for winning the Engineering Red E Award while underway to Vietnam for the evacuation of the embassy during Operation Frequent Wind in May 1975. Kenny Lee Petty. Walter Lloyd Wise. U.S. Army Sergeant Walter Wise served from September 9, 1968 to April 14, 1970. He completed half of his senior year at Bryant High School before joining the Army. During his time as a soldier in Vietnam, he earned a Bronze Star, the National Defense Service Medal, Vietnam Service Medal, Vietnam Campaign Medal, Combat Infantryman's Badge, Army Commendation Medal, and Good Conduct Medal. Walter Lloyd Wise. As you notice, 3 of our chairs remain empty in honor of those no longer with us. These veterans will be granted posthumous diplomas. Family members will accept the diplomas in honor of their loved ones. Our first diploma goes to Robert Franklin Gregory. The first honor World War II veteran Robert Franklin Gregory, Corporal Gregory, served from June 20, 1945 to January 6, 1947. He received 2 service medals, a World War II Victory Medal and an Occupation Medal for Germany, being stationed in Germany. Before joining the Army, he completed the 10th grade at Bryant High School. Mr. Gregory passed away in October of 1989. Accepting the diploma on behalf of his father is Wayne Gregory. Danny K. McIntosh. He was a veteran of the Vietnam War, began serving our country at the age of 17, and after completing 11th grade at North Little Rock High School, he was a member of the 101st Airborne U.S. Army from February 8, 1970 to January 7, 1972. He completed training and received awards in Code of Conduct, UCMJ, and Geneva Convention. Mr. McIntosh passed away in March of 2018. Accepting the diploma on behalf of their grandfather are Landon and Lathan McIntosh. Our final recipient is William Dunaway Hughes. Private First Class William Dunaway Muse served in the Army from November 9, 1951 through October 28, 1953. He attended Conway High School. Mr. Muse received a Korean Service Medal, Good Conduct Medal, and the United Nations Policing Service Medal for serving as a guard in a POW camp. Mr. Muse passed away in April of 2018, accepting the diploma on behalf of her father, his daughter Michelle Alverio. If you would, please hold up here for a picture. And for everyone else, so please join me in congratulating the newest graduates of Bryant High School. All right, that concludes our ceremony. Once again, I want to thank everybody for attending. We invite all of our guests to please stay around for refreshments after we get finished. Thank you.